Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 9th to May 15th, 2022. This is a general reading, so feel free to take with you whatever resonates and leave behind for others whatever does not. To get a deeper view into your week, be sure to check out your readings for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay, I'm going to flip this back over. I read intuitively, not necessarily reversals. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put out these final tarot cards, and we'll take a look at the corresponding oracle cards and do more clarification with tarot. All right, in this first column, we are taking a look, revealing aspects of your journey that you should reflect on. Here we have the Vesta Hearth card, and that's kind of basically a sense of not really taking sides, being your best self, and helping others to kind of reach their potential, and also a sense of like connection to like nurturing and what's the word I'm thinking of? Not healing, but in a sense of just bringing people together. You have the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Chariot. In this middle column here, we are going to look at what you should celebrate this week. You have this Dragon power, the Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, and Three of Cups. And in this last column, we are looking at what is around the corner for you. You have this Sweetness card. You also have the Wheel, Justice, and Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so here in this aspect of your journey, to reflect on this Vesta Hearth, basically it has to do with I think in like Greek mythology, Vesta was the one that kept the oven or stove lit so that the gods could be fed, and never really got involved in politics, and kind of was just there to make sure that the gods were nourished and had what they needed so that they can do what it is that they do. So basically that role was just to make sure that people could be as well as possible, to increase the amount of joy that we can experience in life and reduce the amount of suffering, and basically like recognizing your own worth and really seeing what leads you on your, what drives you on your path, and making sure that you are kind of sharing aspects of yourself as opposed to diminishing yourself or feeling like you need to sacrifice. So here with the Ace of Pentacles, it's definitely a sense of abundance, a gift. Perhaps this is a new job, a new relationship. You do have the Queen of Cups, which is a sense of even self-care and emotional connection with people around you. And to some degree, the Ace of Pentacles and Queen of Cups is a mothering type of, combination. So for some of you, perhaps you had even, had a pregnancy or created some new product, new business, something along those lines. And with the Chariot here, it is, definitely moving forward and advancing on your journey and, dealing with any opposing forces or energy to kind of move forward, to advance your goals forward. So let's take a look at this Ace of Pentacles here. You have the Six of Swords transition. So if this was, something difficult for you to go through, or something new even, it seems that you are kind of going towards a smoother path going forward. Maybe you've been able to learn some aspects of yourself that really has kind of helped you deal with any turbulence or challenges. So let's look at the Queen of Cups here. You have the Emperor, which is like a masculine authority. Again, it's reminding me of how Vesta here would prepare, food for the gods. And here there's this cup, or I think it's like a bowl of chowder or something for the gods, the Emperor. This is also a sense of, if this is a relationship, it's almost as if you are drawn to people of power and beauty. Or if you are drawn to the Queen of Cups, then you're kind of embracing this, I don't know why I want to say like even a parental role in a relationship. So let's take a look here. Let's go with the Chariots. You have the King of Cups, and it says control on the card here. I don't necessarily think of King of Cups as control. I think of it as being able to study their emotions so that they can connect with others on an emotional level. They can be supportive. They can, be a shoulder to cry on, whatever it is that's needed. So you have the Queen of Cups and you have the King of Cups. This Emperor is a little bit more of a, more of a masculine energy than the King of Cups, but to some degree it's there as well. So with the Chariot, it's almost as if you're kind of moving forward with a relationship, or possibly even getting advice from your partner or someone that is this kind of energy of the King of Cups that's definitely has their stuff together and is really someone who wants to help everyone to a certain degree. So with this reflecting on your journey, this Vesta Hearth card, it's how is it everyone can be taken care of so that everyone can fulfill their best and highest good. So it could even be that to some degree, if you're dealing with a business or a new career opportunity, it's almost as if it could be in some type of charitable organization, or even a restaurant. Maybe a restaurant, or maybe I'm just hungry, but definitely a place where people can gather together, maybe in a bar. It is got the cups there. If you need a name for your new bar or a drink, maybe Vesta or the Emperor, something like that. Okay, so what to celebrate? You have this dragon power card, which is basically kind of you stepping into your power and really not needing to apologize for that, not needing to dim your light for others, and knowing what's for your best and highest good. So with this energy here, this Emperor, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Chariot, it's really and even the Ace of Pentacles, and even the Six of Swords, because it's like you're transitioning something, and what you're transitioning into is someone who is basically cares about people, has healthy boundaries, has the ability to protect themselves, to protect others, to provide for themselves, to provide for others, to be victorious. You're definitely kind of a reflection of how you are coming into power, and I guess what to do with it. Do you announce it? Do you say I'm all powerful and mighty? Do you usually just kind of just be? So with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups and the Three of Cups, it kind of indicates there's some type of maybe jealousy, something's just really not revealed, and it could be at the source of it some type of upset, some type of sadness or disappointment that has to do with your social circle and the people that you used to have fun with. It could be that you are becoming more in your power, you becoming more powerful, you are seen in a different way. It could be a sense of, I'm just thinking of jealousy to some degree. With the Seven of Swords there, it could be imposter syndrome, because here with the Six of Swords, the transition, and with the Seven of Swords, it's like you're trying possibly not to be noticed, or you're also just not ready to be noticed, or feel like you're at a place that maybe you shouldn't be, or other people are going to think you shouldn't be. So let's take a look at that Seven of Swords. You have Six of Discs, or generosity. For those of you that are going to be working for a charitable organization, it's almost, or volunteering, something along those lines. It's almost that you have the opportunity to help people who may have been in a place where they weren't very proud of where they were, or the things that they needed to do. If you are going to have a restaurant, perhaps look into some type of program where at the end of the day, if you have certain food leftovers, perhaps donate it to those that are in need, something along those lines. Again, kind of keeping in line with this Vesta, this hearth concept of really, being in a position to make it so everyone can be their best self, and not diminishing yourself in the meantime. Let's take a look. All right. Also, if this is like a sense of imposter syndrome or not really feeling comfortable stepping into your power, just focus on what it is that you need. You know, it doesn't have to, you don't have to like throw all your money down, go all in. Just kind of, you know, take steps. Let's see what's going on with this Five of Cups. You have the Four of Wands in celebration. Yeah, so yeah, for some degree, I'm still thinking that this has to do with you celebrating your power. There's people that are going to not be happy about it, but really you need to pursue your path. You need to kind of recognize that it's not just about you. It's something greater out there. And basically, if you feel that, you know, this power, this reaching these milestones in your life is creating some perhaps memories of that aren't so great, you know, past memories that have to do with authority and power, beliefs that you have, then just take some time to heal that and get, you know, look at what it was, look at what you've learned in the process, and use that to kind of, you know, clear out any gunk and really move forward. It's not necessarily something that you can do necessarily overnight, but just recognize that you have this power and it should be celebrated, at least by you. And for those that aren't celebrating it, then they have to work through, you know, their things as well. Don't diminish your light to allow others their ability to shine. So let's see what's going on with Three of Cups there. You have this Fortune card, which is about, you know, changes, ups and downs. And it could be that there are just, you know, life changes going on in the people that you know, your friends, your social network, and everyone's going through something different. And really, you just have to celebrate who you are and your connection with, you know, spirit and the universe and whatever it is that is for your best and highest good. And around the corner, you've got sweetness. You have this wheel again. So like if this wheel is turning down over here, it's going to keep turning and you're going to be in a different place. With the Justice card, it's a sense of like, you know, again, power and truth, and a sense of like a karmic balance. And with the Nine of Pentacles, it is you being able to like step into your independence, your ability to appreciate your power and what you've been able to accomplish and bring into the material world. So let's take a look at this wheel. You have the Eight of Cups, retreat. So to some degree, the people or the memories that weren't serving your best and highest good, definitely leaving that emotional baggage behind, definitely learning from it, healing from it, is allowing you to get into this, you know, back to the top of the wheel, where you are coming from a place of love for yourself and your connection with others, and, you know, speaking your truth. Justice is about, you know, balance, but it's also about the pursuit of truth and, you know, honesty. So let's take a look at that. You have the Two of Discs, and it says change here. So for some of you, if you do have certain ideas that have to go along with power, certain beliefs that aren't serving your best and highest good, it's almost as if you're readjusting those. And you can be a powerful sweetheart. There's, you know, just because someone is a leader and has power doesn't mean they just have to be, you know, super aggressive and loud and abrasive. And, you know, you can be a powerful sweetheart. Why not? Let's look at the Nine of Pentacles. You have the Three of Discs, and it says works. So really it seems like this this reading here is letting you know that staying in a place where you're focusing on self-love, self-care, you know, stepping into your role as a leader, having power, not backing away from that, not letting others take it away from you, like letting go of whatever isn't supporting your best and highest good and your connection to the universe. Like, it really allows you to, you know, readjust any ideas that you might have had about success, power, leadership, and really allow you to come into your own idea of what it means to live your best life. And it does take some, you know, does take some work, does take some letting go of things, changes, but it seems that you will be in a position to find those people and connect with others that really help bring out that inner light and not try to diminish your light. And you can help increase other people's inner light so that everyone's, you know, best and highest good are being reached, at least in your world and where you want to shine. So I'm hoping this provides a helpful perspective of your week, and we'll see you next time. Take care.